We back with another song from Vannda. So in today's video, we'll be checking out Do You by Vannda with an official video. Do You what? This is very interesting. Now, the last two songs that we obviously have checked out, now these three songs actually were all released on the same day. So if I have to guess, going off of the last two songs that we checked out, both of them were very sad, sentimental, and him getting just stuff off of his chest. I'm guessing that this is going to be similar because they were all released on the same day, but I could be wrong. I'm not exactly sure. I'm just assuming here, I guess, that this will also be another song of him kind of getting things off of his mind, off of his chest, and kind of sharing how he feels with us as well. So let's just find out what's going to be happening in this one. But before we get into this one, if you can hit that like, subscribe button, and keep on doing all the videos, that'd be awesome. Without further ado, let's just get right here into this one.
Khôi three I don't know where to go. Drop a mic and I pick it up. Lên trong rap concert the show. So cái đây sẽ mày cái đây mình to chắp. Bạn nhung, do you miss me? Do you still remember me? Do you still feel proud of me? Do you still feel proud of me? Khôi three I don't know where to go. Drop a mic and I pick it up. Lên trong rap concert the show. So cái đây sẽ mày cái đây mình to chắp. Bạn nhung, do you miss me? Do you still remember me? Do you still feel proud of me? Do you still feel proud of me? Cho hai phim trăm liên tập play. Hai ngày plot thiên sweat. Đi cùng thằng pen on my chair. Đáy bẹt cả hope for the best. Anh nhẹ nhàng về trong nia té. Ở đầm lay là vì thầy ní. Cất tràn về trong tua đầm rẽ. Bạc microphone đốt cho đời trẻ. Pressure thôi nhôm mà ru nẹt cho mình khuôn bay bình pu. Su na still standing. Ở trời ca nẹt na bị kru nẹt na các bạn nói từ nẹt khla hàn trong miền chùm lu. Cắt xanh cắt chong cho môi đằng nẹt môi bên trong mà cắt kru. Word for word đặt ba for ba. Côn pro speed bay lơ smile được miền speed lơ smile speed. Miền tầm ngôn thôn mò vì ní. Chàng chàng đôi chỉ trường khlangแต่ngày khlang đôi chỉ chèn chung. Sọ tập này tọt lườm rây chặt khoác nàyจะเล่นhơi cùng chung. Kho tầm mang pro the load alarm. Ham chết ta cùng cung. Get up head up ខ្ញុំនៅសល់កតាបកិច្ចធំបាទលឺមកឡាយ sofa រស់ក្នុងក្តីសម័យចាប់បានច្រើនណាស់ព្រោះសបិនទាំងថ្ងៃពុកធ្វើមកអស់ដៃ music នៅលេខ1 family នៅលេខ2ដាក់ជីវិតនៅលេខ3ប្រាប់គេតែកុំព្រួយកើតមកតែខ្លួនមួយកូនប្រុសមិនរំអួយឈឺចិត្តដល់10ភួយខូចត្រី I don't know where to go drop a mic and I pick it up លេងចង់ rap concert the show សក្តីសម័យក៏នៅបន្តចាប់បាទខ្ញុំ do you miss me do you still remember me do you still feel proud of me do you Khôi three I don't know where to go drop a mic and I pick it up លេងចង់ rap concert the show សក្តីសម័យក៏នៅបន្តចាប់បាទខ្ញុំ do you miss me do you still remember me do you still feel proud of me do you
Okay, so I'm guessing Vannda on this one is much so talking about the pressure that comes with being an artist. You know, at times he's like, oh, you know what, I don't want to be rapping this time around, man. So I cancel the show. You know, I drop the mic but pick it back up. You know, and talking about how music is just so important to him that it kind of like it's like, as he said in this song, music is number one for him. You know, even it said before his family and before his own life. Now I think that's honestly pretty unhealthy for him to say that, hey, music is my everything, even before my family, even before my own life, music is number one. And I feel like he should take a break if that is the case. You know, your life definitely should be number first. I feel like that is definitely something, you know, your life and family mixed in together, but it should definitely be your life that is number one. But for him to say music is number one, and the pressure that comes alongside with being an artist and having to sing, having to perform, having to put better things out there and keep evolving in a sense, you know, it can put a lot of pressure on somebody. And even him himself is like, bro, he has to stand in the rain to hide himself from crying from others, you know, and that's just like, damn, that's just too much. It is too much. So I really feel like Vannda should definitely take a break, however long it might be, to just relax, take a vacation, spend time with his loved ones in a sense, and just stay away from music a little bit, you know, because obviously we all know Vannda makes some incredible music, you know, but if his music is just the only thing that he is thinking about in life, then that's not good, right? That's not good if you're only thinking about something 24/7. You know, you're not giving yourself a break. You're not giving yourself a time to calm down and even relax, you know? So I feel like Vannda definitely should think about going on vacation or something like that and just take a rest, take a break, you know? And yeah, it's a pretty insane how once again he decided to drop these three songs, and all on the same day, and each song discusses how he is feeling, what he is going through, and just putting all his feelings out there for us to basically just say, wow, that is what he is going through, huh? You know, and maybe to give him some advice or maybe some guidance or something at least. And it definitely feels like Vannda is just going through a maybe rough time in life. And I really do hope that things turn around for him. Because once again, for him to come from absolutely nothing to everything, and that pressure that he has on top of him now, is something that he hasn't felt when he began this journey, you know. And it's just something that is very intense, something that is very hard to deal with at times. So I hope Vannda has people to help him around him, or just take a break or something, you know, just find happiness and peace within himself, you know, inside of him. But let's keep going on here for now.
Stand alone តទៅទៀត Far from home ថែមជីវិតឲ្យមានជាតិ But I try so hard នៅតែខ្ទប់គៀនកលៀតរៀបជីវិតមិនសូវស្អាតអាចនឹងឆាចោលមួយជាតិ Man my life I choke ចាក់ត្រាំបកាច្រើនលោកនៅតែជួបរឿងមិនសុផុសគ្មានអ្នកណាដែលត្រូវបន្ទោសដួលឲ្យងើបឈាមច្រមុះរឿងរំភើបបាត់ទាំងអស់ Smoking herb ឲ្យជួយរំដោះតែជួយអារម្មណ៍មកផ្លែតប៉ុណ្ណោះ Do you think for a second I can save your life?
Alright, that was Do You by Vannda with an official video. Now I have to say once again, these 3 songs that he released all on the same day, talking about his feelings, talking about what is going on inside of him and the things that he goes through in life. And for him once again to talk about these things so openly with his fans and sharing his sentiments, his thoughts, his feelings, his emotions, and with the whole world, you know, that can be very, very scary. But I'm just proud of him. I'm proud of him to at least get that off of his chest, even if it was through music, something that has maybe taken over his life, you know, and he has maybe gone or done a bit too much in a sense, and he deserves a time off, you know, he deserves some time off, he deserves a vacation just to give himself some love as well. And it's very, very difficult as an artist. And even in the song he says, you know, sometimes I smoke and stuff like that, and to take this pain away, to take this feeling away. But it's like, it's just for a split second, you know, it's just for like a little amount of time, and then you're back to reality. And that's what I always say with people that do drugs. It's like, you're trying to escape, you know, but when you come back to reality, then what do you do now? You know, like, you're still stuck in that reality. You have to change things yourself. You have to do it yourself to make it something that you want it to be. You know, and Vannda also discusses that in this one, and it's very, very interesting how once again he discusses his feelings like this with us. I feel like that's definitely putting him in a vulnerable position, but also showcasing his fans that, hey, I can be honest with my fans and I can talk and say the things that I want to as well. So I hope that he is getting that help that he needs and wants as well. But just give some time off, bro. Just Vannda, go on vacation or something and just enjoy life for a bit. But I have to say, these 3 songs have been very, very interesting in their own ways. Him discussing his feelings, talking about what is going on in his life. Once again, I do hope that he is in a better space now or very, very soon. But all 3 songs were just so good to listen to as well. So grading wise, I would definitely give that a green. I would definitely give that a playlist. So comment down below how you guys felt about the song, and also comment down below what else you guys like to react to. That's once again another very sentimental song by Vannda. If you want to check out some more music from him, then I suggest you watch this video right over here.